Hello, this is Richard. This is definitely Games Freezer, and today, my friends, we're doing another 10-minute taster, and we're on the PC. This is a game I haven't played before called The Invisible Hand. The idea behind the 10-minute taster is that we'll give you a taster of something that I haven't played before and give you some first impressions. So, like I say, it's my first time playing. I'm just trying to work out where it wants me to go. It must be finished career. Okay, The Invisible Hand. Let's get going. Hello, this is an automated message from the Lakeview Dry Cleaning. Your property has been ready for pickup for 6 weeks. If you don't pick up your items by the end of the month, they will be destroyed. Goodbye and thank you from the Lakeview Dry Cleaning. Wowza. So basically I think I'm some kind of trader and I've got to try and make money. Is everybody in accounting dead? Oh, we're hearing a lot of noise coming through the ceiling. Is everything alright? Is something happening? We aren't seeing anything on the news, so oh wait, breaking news just popped up. Holy shit. What the hey? That's it just collapsed. No, don't. What the hell is going on over there? If you don't fix whatever it is your assholes did, your career's up. Don't panic, it's just a lot of things happening at once. We'll be overseen. Oh my god. Is this meant to give me anxiety or what? Is your terminal busted? How's it spewing a ton of crazy shit? It can't possibly be real, can it? I mean, unless it's the beginning of a total crash, it doesn't make any sense. And a total crash wouldn't make any sense, not in this market. Anyways, call me back if you hear anything from IT. Can someone do something about the woman who keeps calling to talk? I don't care what they're saying. If we don't, who has a steal? Anyone steal? Bob, you're not listening. I know that things are going haywire, but the most important thing is it's not a suggestion. This is coming from the top. Here's a fucking order. I'm trying to call everyone. Start yelling out. Sounds like it crashed. Okay. After the crash. September the 26th, 2023. As the screen behind me implies, welcome to FERIOS. You may have been surprised to hear from us following the recent crash, but I'm pleased to confidentially disclose that the bailout has come through. Needless to say, everybody involved in that crisis has been held suitably responsible. They now work for our inferior competitors. Because of this, we have an entry-level analyst position available. We've also had some complaints in the past, so this is now a paid internship. Ordinarily, we wouldn't consider someone without a traditional finance background, but you were recommended by an employee we consider trustworthy. And they consider you trustworthy. As you know, trust is risk. Please act accordingly. Before we proceed, the Trade and Investment Commission requires FERIOS to subject all potential hires to a questionnaire. Common sense implies that you know what the correct answers to these questions are. Please input them as quickly as possible so that we can move past this. Number of examination questions, 10, time limit 1 hour, pass score 80%, number of retakes, unlimited. I doubt of all sincerity that anybody takes longer than a few minutes to complete this test is in any way suited to the employment at this firm. Additionally, our public relations team suggested that we voluntarily submit to an enhanced pass score requirement of 100% instead of 80%. It's more ethical. We have agreed on your behalf. Oh, great. The timer will begin as soon as you press the begin test button. Right, here we go. Question 1. You're approached by a high net worth individual with substantial capital gain who explicitly states a desire to exempt it from all taxations. Do you open the account and assure the client that your firm will be able to complete its request? Open the account but inform the client your firm will not be able to exempt them from taxation unless they are willing to pay specialised fees directly to the firm and or you. That one. Oh. Really? On the first question? Did I make it clear this is a government regulatory exam? Are you a fucking idiot? Right. You clearly lack an understanding of how to appropriately interact with the bureaucracy that oversees all of our activities. Okay. By law, FERIOS is required to allow you to retake the examination as many times as you would like. Right, maybe it's the top one. Oh. Reject the account and report the stated intent of the client to the Trade and Investment Commission. Fortunately, there are plenty of places where taxes aren't much of a problem to begin with. A colleague invites you to join the insider trading scheme involving a computers network in which investment professionals illegally exchange privileged information. Accept the invitation, reject the invitation, and immediately inform the trade and investment. That must be it, right? Okay. You're asked to invest on behalf of your firm in an offshore company with self-evident connections to organised crime. Reject the request. The Trade and Investment Commission introduced the requirement that will negatively impact your current trading strategy. Your client threatens to leave if you do not circumvent this new requirement. Do you? In addition to number 2, report the names of your clients to the Trade and Investment. You apply for employment of a firm which expresses contempt for the regulations, practices, procedures, Trade and Investment Committee during the interview process. Do you? Proceed with the interview, reporting any actual regulatory infraction to the Trade and Investment Committee. You discover that your firm has secretly been using technology that enables a decisive advantage in trading efficiency over all competing firms. This technology is permitted under the current regulatory framework of the Trade and Investment Commission. Do you? Utilise technology to specify carefully minding the boundaries of the current regulatory framework. Report your firm. Please don't put me to the start. Sorry. This one. Okay, you're eating at your favourite restaurant when a local student appears and asks you to explain and define the concept of fiduciary duty. Do you? Tell the student it means the responsibility to favour interests of your client within all legal requirements. You possess criminal information about your firm and information regarding criminal activities that are likely to occur in the near future. Direct your web browser to the Trading Commission website. Follow the provided instructions. After a 7-year investigation, the financial services firm which you employed has fixed £800,000. The last answer basically await a formal application from the Trade and Investment Commission. You're subjected to discrimination on the basis of race, religion, subject. Refuse to undertake your illegal trading activity. Examination over. Result passed. At least they have the priority straight. Right. Your company FERIOS has submitted to the Trade and Investment Commission that they have values-based culture focused on the following: accountability, customer focus, diversity. How does this culture align with your deeply held personal beliefs and or standard historical workplace practices? Put whatever you want. www.gamesfreezer.co.uk, and also follow us at GamesFreezer on Twitter and Instagram. There you go. Your company FERIOS has submitted to the Trade and Investment Commission that their ideal employees supports innovation with a salary in the top 1% of earners. What amount of cash would you pledge to a crowdfunding campaign? $1. Your company has submitted to the Trade and Investment that their ideal value is community after depositing an annual bonus of $500,000. What amount of cash would you distribute to a homeless individual who requested $10? $10. Your company FERIOS has submitted to the Trade and Investment Commission that their ideal employee believes in integrity. What is your primary motivation for wanting to help people working through financial? Please answer in 100. So that's got to be video games in a freezer since 2013. You are playing a stock market simulation video game entitled The Invisible Hand with a range of difficulty options. What mode of difficulty would you prefer? Story difficulty featuring the inability to fight. I want to play the game with regular difficulty, precisely as the creator is intended. Yeah, let's go with that. Survey is over. Result: surveyed. That's the spirit, or at least it is until you start losing. Right, okay. Congratulations, your ability to correctly answer these questions with little hesitation implies your clear understanding of their value. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another meeting. The exam is the only phase of our recruitment process in which a company supervisor is legally required. The remainder of your procedure involves several days of take-home work that you need to complete within 72 hours. I will email it to you shortly. Unfortunately, we're not able to offer compensation for this take-home work as we're already making a substantial investment by reviewing your submission of it. As someone with a newly renewed sense of ethics, I'm sure you can agree that anything else would be deeply unfair to us. If selected for the position, you will receive an offer of employment in writing. FERIOS will only communicate with successful applicants. It was so wonderful to meet you today. I really enjoyed it. Do not contact me with inquiries regarding the status of your application. Goodbye. Right. Let's get moving. Let's get trading. September the 26th, 2023. A new beginning. Use your mouse to look around. Okay. Use your keyboard to move around. Onboarding 10. Meet in the main lobby. Attendance is mandatory. Classic office, isn't it? Can I talk to anyone? Let's have a look at the view. Time's kind of ticking down to 10. Don't think I can get down past that table. Look. Can't get out there. Right, okay, so obviously onboarding is where I'm at. What are you doing? It's 10 AM, please join us now. Okay, come on. Good morning to both of you. Welcome to FERIOS and to your first day as a probationary analyst. We're looking for the right person to fill this role. One of you is the wrong person. If either of you figure it out ahead of schedule, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, we'll let the results speak for themselves. Follow me. This is giving me first day nerves, I think. Human resources, put the personal garbage you sent over into these boxes. Oh, I see. Grab, hold, and throw. Okay. If it was up to me, none of you would be allowed to have this kind of clutter on your desk in the first place. Somebody must have threatened a lawsuit. Keep it organised, at least. This is a place of business. This is your desk. Have a seat and we'll begin. Can I pick up my yeah, it does actually. Do one. Sit at the desk and pay attention to what I'm saying. I will not ask you again. Good, we'll start by looking at market information coming in on trade feed. Begin by clicking on the screens. This is your main screen. This shows information on all the stocks you're currently permitted to trade and allows you to execute orders to buy and sell. Okay. To see detailed information on a stock, simply click on it and you'll also see that this screen contains data on your funds, assets and ranking within the firm. Right. Initially, your role will be to watch trade feed for information on stocks that should be increasing in value shortly. You want to buy those stocks, wait for them to increase in value, and then sell them. Simple, right? This is the part that even people trading in their pyjamas can usually figure out. Good luck. Okay. What are we doing? Aquafirma. Oh, incoming, Harper Ward. Ah, how's your first day going, pal? Don't bitch to me if Corbyn scares the shit out of you. You wanted in, I got you in. Who did they put you up against for your probation? Morgan Lee? Fuck, I was worried they would do that. I'm not going to lie to you. You've got basically no chance of beating her. She went to all the right schools, took all the right classes. Fortunately, she's too squeaky clean to know all the right people, like me. Also, don't appreciate them pissing on my recommendation by setting you up to get fucked like this. I want to let you in on something. I had my guy give you an access to Geist. You should see it on there now. GeistNet, right, okay. Right, GeistNet is a closed network made up of information brokers and anonymous insiders. You don't know who they are, they don't need to know who they are, they get taken care of. You're going to see information on Geist that goes against what you see on Trade Feed, what you watch what you hear from your friends and your family, everything basically. Just remember, what you see on Geist is the smart money. Not only is it the truth, but we know it before anyone else does. There's nothing wrong with the information everybody gets on Trade Feed, and you'll need that as part of the things pick up, but Geist will always be the ace up your sleeve. Follow it over the next few days, for example, you should be able to take down Lee easily. Nobody will ever tell about it, and she wouldn't use it even if they did. Too worried about getting dirty looks at the kombucha enema clinic. Too scared of the money police. Whatever. Not our problem. Lots of people at FERIOS know about Geist, but only a few people at FERIOS know about Geist. Don't treat it like a topic of casual conversation and you'll be fine. I brought you here because you didn't buckle under pressure at the old place. I know you weren't directly involved, but you could have talked. You didn't. That said, if you don't want to be part of this, you can walk away right now. But the moment you buy a dark roast coat when everybody else on that floor is selling it, that's the moment you know where you stand. And from there, my friend, the sky's the limit. See you tonight. Drinks are on me. Okay. Click the indicator to check the market now. Details about coffee are shown here. Companies that supply coffee will profit from a price surge. Click on the dark roast to continue. Use the buy button to buy some shares. You can use the arrow buttons to change the quantity of money to spend. Okay. Details about your position are shown here. Keep an eye on the benefit deficit. Where's that? And the liquidation when it says highest. Click here to go to the portfolio view. I'm going to struggle with this. Portfolio view shows all your positions in a single place and will allow you to receive dividends when you're experienced enough. Take a break, get some coffee. The machine is at the back of the room. Use the down key to leave the desk. Okay, let's get some coffee. Drinking coffee accelerates the flow of time. Oh, right, okay. Reports are surfacing this morning that while the global demand for gourmet coffee is soaring, major firms are unable to secure an adequate supply of beans to match production. Accordingly, shares in all major coffee companies, including long-time leader in the industry benchmark, Dark Roast Co., are expected to fall. Executives at several other major firms left general meetings this morning looking frustrated and concerned. None were available for comment. Dark Roast are likely to weather the storm, but we may see smaller firms in serious trouble. We'll continue to follow the story as it develops. Okay. Back to my desk. What's this on the floor? What's my keyboard doing on the floor? Right, let's get back to it. Right, what are we saying? Coffee will surge at 1600. Ah, right. Here we go. What the fuck? Coffee is up. It's DRC, they made some kind of deal with Balks. Christ, I was unloading this shit all morning. What's my benefit saying? Whoever had this had about sort of connection. Oh. Well, there goes my fucking vacation. Right, I'm holding out. 22. Sell. Success. Today's mission was updated based on your sell. A bonus based on your performance will be credited to your personal account. Okay. Coffee was sold at 1600, yeah? God blimey, look. What's coffee doing now? Newly discovered water alternative leads to decreased prices. Active Thermal will be the first to go. The market is now closed. Going to evaluation. Avery Corbin, incoming call. At the end of the day, we offer our employees not only an evaluation of performance, but also the opportunity to reflect it through personal accounting spending. You'll notice that your initial personal account is minus 37.553. As mentioned in the interview, this is a paid internship. In the event of your termination, you will be liable for this. Great. Feel free to have your parents write us a check if you prefer to start at zero. But you shouldn't have any problem digging yourself out if you know what you're doing. Once you're in the black, make sure you utilise your bespoke concierge purchasing services. I've had access to it installed on the terminal. Right, okay. You'll not only take care of purchasing anything you can afford, but also handle any logistics required. We want you to focus on making money. Let the experts tell you how to spend it. They won't tell anyone that your good taste is actually theirs. Okay. Right, yeah. Incriminating lobbying reports. No evidence was disclosed. Public opinion. Competition ended 4 days. Okay. And this says what? Buy furniture. Boxes Extravagant is our in-house brand for your every luxury needs. First furniture box is free, don't miss out. Okay, so I've got a non-contractual picture, Adam Smith bust, designer chair and aquarium. Click and go home when you're finished with your purchases. The workday is finally over. Use the down key to leave the desk, return to the entrance and don't forget to take care of yourself. Oh, Tristan Mitchell fired. They're firing me for shorting coffee. The market was imploding all day. I deserve a second chance. I worked with the best information I had. The rest of you were doing it too. I'm supposed to lose my job just because I leaned in a little bit? This is bullshit. Fuck this. You think people don't know what goes on here? You can't fire me. I quit, and yes, I realise that I didn't invent that saying. Fuck all of you. There you go. She's off. I would say to her, no one actually cares that she's going because everyone's still sitting down. There you go. At least I weren't fired. Right, and then we go out this way. Right, day one done. Okay, so I've got to check Geist for inside information, buy it and then hold tight and try and sell at the right time. That is the gist of it, I'm assuming. FERIOS Capital, September the 27th, coming up short. I'm so sorry that I didn't get a chance to meet you yesterday. I was taking a personal day. Quinn Miller. I'm Quinn Miller, and yes, to get it out of the way, my grandparents did start the company that owns FERIOS. But please don't worry, I'm not old or rich or gross. I'm here to work as hard as you do, I promise. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help. So a little poke around. Anyone coming? It's new. Oh. Can you believe what season tickets are going for now? So you met Quinn, huh? Make sure you didn't cross him. I wish the ancient fox who wouldn't go would die of old age already. If you can manage it, actually stay the hell away from him completely. He might be a receptionist or concierge or whatever the fuck he calls himself, but he connects all the way to the top. I heard someone once made Quinn a photocopy of a stack of documents. Quinn went on stress leave for 2 weeks. The guy who made him do it went on leave too, permanently. There you go. Classic office politics. Right, what are we buying? A huge twist in the markets yesterday as shares in Dark Roast Co. unexpectedly rose after the announcement of a major supply contract. A spokesperson for the company confirmed that a secretly negotiated deal has now been signed off. Accordingly, Dark Roast can expect to meet demand for retailers around the world. Needless to say, shares in Dark Roast immediately bounced back up and are expected to continue to rise throughout the... whatever it was going to say. Oh, Avery Corbin. Good morning. It's time you learned about short selling. I've unlocked the capability to do so on your terminal. I realise that you've only had a single day to get orientated around these simple transactions, but the firm is losing money every second that you aren't doing this. Enough is enough. Short selling is where we borrow shares of a stock at its current price with the belief that the price will decrease. If it does decrease, we profit off the difference between that and the initial price and the price it is at when we execute the buyback. Short selling is a sale of stock you do not own. You immediately get some cash, but you have to buy back the shares later. You should use it to bet all of dark roast and use the cash for new long orders. Okay. Doing this will also give you cash on hand to buy other stocks that you will increase in value. Take a long position on them. That should be all you need to know. It seems as if Dark Roast Co will see a lot of movement today as well, so that may be an opportunity for you to short sell us into a nice little payday. Be sure to make use of any information that you may have at your disposal. Goodbye. Okay. Coffee will drop at 2 p.m. Oh, hey, thought I would come by and see how things are going. Half a wall. You should get all this personal shit off your desk, it makes you look like an arsehole. Also, I see that Corbin give you access to shorting. If you somehow manage to make some cash from shorting, DRC, wink wink, you should really consider buying Starnux and going long on it. After coffee crashes, Starnux is only going to rise over time. In response, investing in Starnux will pay off, I guarantee it. I'm long on Starnux myself. Obviously I wouldn't give you advice if it wasn't good for me too. I've got tickets to that thing tonight if you're good to chip in on the bottle service afterwards. Later, trader. What's the time now? 10 o'clock in the morning. How can I short again? Oh. Starnux, beverage supply chain. Yeah, buy. Cash is spent when buying long position, acquired when taking short. Keep an eye on it. Check out the glossary for more details about features. Yeah, that's good to know because I'm bloody going to need that, I reckon. Okay. Coffee will drop. I need to short, don't know, on dark roast. Short. What's it at the minute? I'll go in at 25 and short it. And then I might need to wait till 2 o'clock, right? Okay, so let's stand up, go to the old coffee machine. Yo, is it just me or did they change the Wicked's coffee to make it taste like shit? I guess they want us drinking the harder stuff. Zit. Delectable blend of the finest roast from around the globe. Right, let's drink that. Let's get in position, ready to cash in on my short. Shares in Dark Roast can't bounce back hard, but insiders saying this new supply in Bolkador is less than forthcoming about how much they'll actually be able to produce. Right, here we go. Coffee will drop. Scandal in Balcador's coffee industry. More fucking around with the coffee. Jesus Christ. Don't know any regular people, I swear, if even the remote blah blah blah. So what? Short minus 22. Oh, I see. 10% of how much I bought, I buy back at. Benefit. Let's do the whole thing, innit? What are we looking at? Benefit. See if we can get it to 4. What do you reckon? Go. There we go. And then Starnux, what's that saying? I could go benefit, get to 20. Lovely stuff. get some help with trade feed here. What a guy says buy greengrocers. Trade feed shows short-lived bits of information about what's going on in the market. The market is now closed. Okay, Avery Corbin, right, I'm with you. Come on in, Avery. During your end day evaluation, you'll notice that it includes a public opinion metric. Okay. If you're going to do your job properly, this shouldn't be something you'll have to worry about. If you start going overboard with the use of information that you obviously gained through illicit means, however, the media might start to take notice. Eventually, if enough op-eds get written, the Trade and Investment Committee will be forced to make a show of launching an investigation that can end up with you in court. And unless I otherwise tell you, don't think for a second that the company is going to pay out for any fines or fees the legal system decides to throw at you. Your greed, your problem. Goodbye. Right, okay. So I think that was an alright day, wasn't it? So where does this stuff show up? Is it in here? Can't spin it around. Stabbing face me, look. There we go. Inspiration. Right, time to go home. Let's get out of here. Let's hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back. Right, day 3. I mean, there's obviously something sinister at play here. One life to live. So I'm interested to see how it plays out in terms of the story. Hey there, sorry if this is none of my business, but you look a little stressed out, do I? I'm sure you've been introduced to the coffee situation, but have you tried the tea yet? I find it has the opposite effect. When I drink it, it feels like the whole world slows down. Focusing on small details becomes easy, and I stop worrying that things are constantly passing me by. I'm not totally sure how it works, but if it wasn't 100% natural, I'm sure the company that makes it wouldn't be called 100% natural. Fair point. I know working here can be tough, but be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Right, okay, what about water? Can I drink water? No, that's why I'd normally drink water. 2 litres a day, man. Right, in I come. Foreign crime gods. It was 1972, they had all the drugs, nobody could stop them. Right, okay, here we go. The boiler guy says buy greengrocers. Go on a long for 10. So I've got a position with them. The viral video has been seen several million times as foodstuffs business booming. Foodstuffs. The price of water drops as production rises. Should I buy that? Oh, I can't. Coffee. Oh, is it just an indication? Okay. Right, dark roast. It's rising again. Starnux is rising. What are we saying here? April Firma surges with new supply. Let me guess, you sat down at your desk and went straight to GeistNet, only to find it replaced by an extremely bored news network. It sucks, but sometimes journalism gets in the way of worthwhile information. When the insiders don't have anything interesting for us, we have to get by like everybody else. Do your best to read between the lines though, and you can still make a few bucks. At the very least, can clue you in on what suckers are paying attention to. At that point, sometimes all you have to do is be more cynical than they are. Following the announcement of exclusive licenses to a number of remote freshwater springs, stock is expected to rise considerably. It's a great day for our bottled water customers, especially those in regions where purification is not up to snuff. See tip. Aquafirma. So should I just buy them? Give them a go? Just get them at the right price. 50k's worth. Price of water drops. Get rich fast with greengrocers. Beverages industry embarrassed but concealed camera video management. Can I short on Starnox or Uno Eats? Let's go with short 25. Well, it says buy greengrocers. So that's my portfolio. Got 2 long greengrocers and that, and short. Oh, that's doing alright. Benefit. Oh, 313. I need it to get in the K's to actually have an opportunity. Right, should we head over? Oh look, we've got tea. They installed an even stronger coffee last night. Guys who loaded it into the machine were practically wearing hazmat suits. Okay, should we do like a bit of tea just to see what that does? I think that slows the time down. Scintillating melange of exotic ginger. Right. Here we go. I'm in a nice haze now. Oh, benefit. Not going too well here. It's on the rise. Oh, still on the rise. So my total wealth variation is +9. Assets value short debt 25 grand. Aquafirma. International Food Trade Agreement is expanding foodstuffs. Rising protectionism in water producing countries increases prices. Starnox, buy it, keep it, profit. I reckon if I short it, it'll drop in a minute. Same drop for Uno Eats. Shall I buy in? See when it bounces. Bought 1,585 units of Uno Eats at 6.18. Can I get in on anything else? Products. Foodstuff industry embarrassed by concealed camera video. Oh, I've seen that one. Abundant sources of products discovered threatening price decline in FERIOS stocks. Insane drop for Uno Eats. Uno Eats dropping hard. Aquafirma dropping. So should I cash out of Aquafirma and greengrocers? Aquafirma, yeah. Right, and Greengrocer's is on the long drop. 7k. What's my short? Bruno Eats. Greengrocers. See if I can get it to 10. There we go. So a bit left, and we'll see how we go with the rest. Short debt 28k. Is that going to go up anymore? 4k. Is that too little of a profit? Greengrocer's stock is headed upwards after the company announced plans to open. Don't know if it's going to rise anymore. Firmer. Dark roast. I could get in on dark roast and go in long, like 10k, 25k. See how we go. It'll probably bounce at some point, won't it? Right, let's stand up, have a coffee, and go home. Coffee. I'm going to short Potato PC Cafe later this week. This is where you hear about other things. The Bucks just got their own team kicked out, some big esports thing for cheating. So this is where you hear about those water coolers. Fucking idiots. Right, there we go. Coffee. Let's go back to the old desky. What are we saying over here? Should I sell? Starnucks. Shorting it. Oh, that's going up. What was it? Greengrocers. Where are they? There. Go. Sold. I got out. I'd be useless in real life, wouldn't I? There you go. Assets value 30 grand. Short debt 29. I need that short debt to get wiped out, really, don't I? Times the market's close are 8 minutes. Starbucks, buy it, keep it, profit. Buy Starbucks as soon as possible, it's going to go crazy. I'm not so sure, mate. The market's now closed, go to evaluation. Okay. What are we saying? Oh, minus 5,000. Make 10,000 on coffee related markets. Oh, I didn't see that bit. Incriminating lobbying reports. No evidence was disclosed. Daily experience 18k. Okay. I just got notification that you've paid off your personal account debt to the firm. That's good news. Money is relatively cheap, and being afraid of debt is the kind of thing that nobody of any intelligence should be concerned with, but I suppose congratulations are in order. So, congratulations. Of course, the real debt you owe to FERIOS is the opportunity we gave you to prove yourself. Life isn't fair, and you're lucky it isn't. Don't forget that. Cheers, mate. But I'm out of here. I'm gonna hit the road, Jack. Oh, let's have a look at this. Anything in here that I need to be aware of? Personal account, base salary, 5 grand. Okay. Yeah. Right. Work day's over. Let's go. Right. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to call a halt to the old 10-minute taster. This seems pretty cool, actually. I'd like to sort of see how it pans out. From what I understand, it's not the longest of games, so it would be good to sort of see it all the way through. But hopefully me playing that through has given you a bit of an indication as to whether you'd like to play the game or not. If If it's something you want, don't forget to put it on your Steam wish list. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you've liked the video, press like. Make sure you subscribe to our club as we get the more games we get to come through into the Games Freezer that we can take a look at. Hopefully you'll be able to follow us as well on Twitter at Games Freezer and on Instagram at Games Freezer. We're also over at our website www.gamesfreezer.co.uk. But until next time, my friends, it's goodbye from me.